Okay, I love this question, and I want to reframe this for you because leaders only get defensive when feedback threatens their identity or sense of control. So your job isn't to argue about the feedback, it's to translate it into what matters to them: revenue, risk, cost, and opportunity. So you can say things like, a workforce that doesn't talk to us is actually more dangerous. Duh. Employees drive the revenue, so if they stop telling us what would innovate the business, that would be the real red flag. Most leaders don't realize this part. Employee disengagement is at an all-time high globally. So this is not unique to your company. It's everywhere. What's rare is an executive team or leaders who are willing to take the feedback seriously and act on it. So you reframe it for them. You say, this is not a list of complaints. I am not terrible at my job. This is a roadmap. I'm doing my job very well, actually. This is the business telling us exactly where growth is stalling and how we can fix it, and I went and got this information. Then you bring them data. You say companies that act on employee feedback are 23% more profitable. They see 51% less turnover, and turnover is one of the largest expenses that invisibly hits P&L. Did you know it costs 1.5 times someone's salary to replace them if you factor in recruiting costs, the time to find someone, onboard them, and the time it takes for them to get productive, and the dip in morale when a high performer leaves? Now you're shifting from messenger to strategist. And if they want to shoot the strategist, then that's on them. You tell them that this feedback from employees is an invitation. If we want to hit our growth targets and the metrics that the board cares about or that you care about, allegedly, we need to support the revenue drivers. And this is how we do it. When you explain it this way, most leaders will stop seeing negative employee feedback as an attack and start seeing it as an invitation to innovate. This is operational clarity. This is free consulting from your front line. And it's a competitive advantage and a revenue strategy, because I bet your competitors don't listen to their employees. And you end with the truth that most of you in HR have known forever. This is not an ungrateful workforce. This is a workforce that's fighting for the business to succeed. And they're doing exactly what we asked them to do. They're responding to the survey and telling us what's getting in the way of their best work. So acting on this feedback actually drives the business forward. Driving engagement is the only long-term strategy that gets people to go above and beyond long-term to make more money for the business. And if your leadership team or your manager still thinks that negative feedback is an attack or they don't want to take it seriously, then that is not a reflection of you. That's probably a projection that they're a little jealous that you're kind of, without even meaning to, maybe making them look bad at their job. But that's their choice. They're choosing to feel that way. Real leaders are super curious about the workforce and whatever it's going to take to innovate. They just want to get to the best right answers. But there are egomaniacs everywhere and in every business. So if you, talking to the revenue drivers and getting the gold, the feedback that it's going to take to innovate, make customers happier, get people to stay and do their best work longer, if that puts a target on your back, guess what? I think you're actually a leader sooner than you think you're ready to be, and you belong in a different organization that's probably looking for you. Good job being a leader, even when the other leaders don't know how.